Damn, Jello, why they had to do you like that, fool? The whole game, man. I sat here and watched the whole game. Hey, what's good, 10K gang? Now, today's video, I'm going to be talking about LiAngelo Ball. So we all know LiAngelo is currently in the G League, playing for the OKC Thunder G League team called the OKC Blue. So far, LiAngelo has not had his G League debut due to the fact of everything that's been going on with the COVID-19 and stuff. So this video, I just want to give you guys an update on LiAngelo Ball's basketball career, and also just give you guys my opinion on his contract with the OKC Blue, and just talk about this upcoming summer league. Before I start this video, make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram at _theonlywallace, and also go subscribe to my second channel called 10K Wallace Vlogs. I will put both of those links in the description below so you guys can go check it out. Now let's get to the video. So first, let's talk about LiAngelo Ball. So we all know this past year has been very interesting for LiAngelo because we have literally experienced and seen his work ethic. You know, LiAngelo became a practice player for the OKC Blue around the beginning of January, and about 2 months later, he received an actual G League contract from that team for the remainder of the season. So that alone shows you that LiAngelo Ball really was putting in that work. You know, he put in that work to become a practice player. Then right after he became a practice player, he put in more work to show these, you know, NBA scouts and just everybody that he actually can become a G League player and eventually will be on the NBA roster. And that's why I respect LiAngelo Ball so much, because he don't give up. He's been the underdog forever. This guy literally has been the underdog since Chino Hills, man. He was clearly the best scorer on the team, and he still didn't make the McDonald's All-American game. You know, he was a 3-star player. They wasn't even trying to send him an offer. UCLA wasn't trying to give him an offer if they couldn't get LaMelo. You know what I'm saying? Like, they always did LiAngelo dirty. And even though he made a bad mistake in UCLA, it just got even worse for his career. But LiAngelo Ball still stayed true to himself, and he still stayed motivated, and all the haters just motivated him to keep working harder and harder, and including his brothers, because we all know both his brothers is in the NBA right now. So that just give him another goal and another motivation to keep working hard and show everybody that he can get up there with them. What people don't understand is that LiAngelo Ball already knows what he has to do to make it to the NBA. Like I said, he already has 2 brothers that's in the NBA. You know, LaMelo, I know he's not quietly 100% in the NBA right now, but he's already been talking to NBA scouts, you know, and all types of different NBA teams. And Lonzo, he's already in the NBA. LiAngelo Ball, he's affiliated with the NBA. Like, come on, bro. Like, he knows exactly what he has to do to make it to the NBA. He has an NBA body. You know, he's very athletic. He knows how to shoot the ball extremely well. He can score the ball. He's clearly an NBA player. But the only thing that's the downside about LiAngelo Ball's basketball career right now is that it seems like all the odds is against him, just because things always happen before LiAngelo can show everybody that he's ready for the next level. For example, the UCLA situation. Before the season even started, he got arrested in China. We couldn't even see how good LiAngelo Ball was going to play on the college level. Even though we only saw him play 1 game, we still couldn't see him play for the remainder of the season, because if he could have played that season, he most likely would have got drafted that year. Another example, you know, going to Lithuania, you know, he got pulled out of Lithuania and stuff like that during the middle of the season. He didn't get to finish the season with Lithuania, and all types of stuff that was going on with LeVar Ball and the head coach. Also, don't forget, right after LiAngelo entered the 2018 NBA draft, later throughout that year, he decided to remove his name out of the G League draft pool and play for the JBA USA team. So it's just like, honestly, if he would have kept his name in that G League draft pool, he probably would have already been on a G League team, you know, and most likely he could have been showcasing his skills in front of everybody and be on the NBA team. But he decided to play for the JBA USA team, and it just made everything longer for him. But at the same time, when you look at it from his perspective, you never know. It probably was the best option for him, because he felt like he didn't feel like waiting to play in the G League. He just wanted to play right away, because we all know LiAngelo Ball has been sitting out ever since he left UCLA. So he hasn't really been playing no organized basketball. So of course he missed traveling with the team and just being a professional athlete. So honestly, I kind of would understand on why he decided to play for the JBA USA team. But at the end of the day, he knows the end goal is playing in the NBA, and he has to go to the G League first in order for him to eventually make it to the NBA, unless he can go a different route, such as the Summer League. Another situation LiAngelo is dealing with is this COVID-19 situation. He has no control over it. LiAngelo finally just signed a contract with a G League team, and the contract said he has to play with the team for the remainder of the season, which means there was 9 games left. He didn't play the first game against the Stockton Kings. He was on the bench. I literally watched that game myself, and I was very mad because that was before this whole COVID-19 happened and the NBA postponed the entire season and everything. I was watching that game, and I really wanted to see LiAngelo Ball at least touch that floor, just to see him on the court and say that he's finally in the G League. But they decided to not play him at all, and now look, the entire NBA season has been postponed, and we don't know if LiAngelo Ball is going to be able to play with the G League team OKC Blue for the rest of this year because of the situation. So here's the thing, I know a lot of people is wondering and has questions about LiAngelo Ball's G League contract with the OKC Blue, and I'm just going to give you guys my opinion on this contract. So he signed a contract with this team for the remainder of the season. The team had 9 games left. So the first game while he was on the team, he didn't play against the Stockton Kings. So if that game did count it, that means LiAngelo Ball has 8 games on his contract, which means I feel like if the season don't continue this year, the next season LiAngelo Ball will be on a 9-game contract still with the OKC Blue. And I feel like that's the only way for it to be fair, you know, unless they allow him to play with their OKC Thunder Summer League team later this year, if the Summer League is still, you know, going about and stuff like that. So LiAngelo is definitely still good. I know the team is going to figure out what they're going to do with his contract and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, he's under contract. He signed his name on that, and he didn't even fulfill what the contract says. And the contract says play the remainder of the season. He did not play nothing. He didn't play anything at all. Like, come on, man. They're going to rearrange everything, and they're going to negotiate everything the right way. And LiAngelo Ball for sure is still going to be in the G League, and hopefully he can find a way to get on that Summer League team, because man, if LiAngelo Ball can play with the OKC Thunder Summer League team, it would be perfect. And I don't see why not, because he's already affiliated with the G League team, so why not just add him to the Summer League roster? I know there's some players from the G League that plays in the Summer League, you know, trying to get in the NBA. So I feel like, you know, the OKC Thunder G League team for sure is going to find a way to put him on that Summer League team, and it's going to be very dope. I just can't wait, and I honestly hope the Summer League will continue this year. But after everything that's going on, it's already the end of April, and you know, stuff is still wishy-washy, but we got to see. But hopefully by the Summer League time comes, we can see LiAngelo play, because the Summer League starts on July the 5th and it ends on the 15th. So at the end of the day, all we can do is stay patient. Y'all know how I feel about LiAngelo, man. I've been covering him for a few years now, and it's just so crazy to see how far he finally has got, man. And it just sucks how he finally gets to the G League, then all this happened with the COVID-19 coronavirus and stuff. Like, it is unreal. Like, really, it's unreal how it happened literally the same day LiAngelo was supposed to have his G League debut. That is unreal. That just shows like the odds is always against him for some reason, but he always conquers it. And that's why I really respect LiAngelo Ball, and I'm going to keep you guys updated with his basketball career. I'm gonna keep doing it, you know, like I'm just gonna keep doing it until he makes it to the NBA, to prove to y'all that he will make it to the NBA. And you can look at all my videos that I covered on him to give y'all proof that I told y'all so. But I want y'all to leave y'all comments and opinions below on how y'all feel about his G League contract and playing in the Summer League. I thank you guys for watching. If you make sure you like and subscribe, make sure you press the notification button to get game. We out.